train from Parnes, Mount Parnes. Take the train, take the Gar from Mount Parnes. Is that right? Paris to the past, day 3, Chartres. The High Gothic Cathedral at Chartres. Take the train from the Gare Montparnasse station to Chartres.
The cathedral at Chartres is a glorious sight off the left side of the train, towering above the rest of the small town in a very flat area of the countryside. It's a simple and obvious walk from the station to the church, with great opportunities for photos along the way. And this is Ina Caro's, our illustrious author's, favorite of the 4 Gothic cathedrals that we'll be visiting. And for obvious reasons. It's the one that the French has paid the most attention to, i.e. has poured the most money into. They're trying to make this cathedral look the way it did when it was first built. And it's very obvious that they've done a lot of very extensive and loving reconstruction. And this, of course, is a wonderful example of Romanesque meeting Gothic. The spire on the right of the cathedral is very Romanesque. On the left is the Gothic. And we see that as we enter the cathedral as well. We see how much the restoration has been done here. And compare how it looks to Leon or to Saint-Denis. You can see how much money they put into this and how much care they've taken.
Besides stories from the Bible, a study of the windows shows a depiction of the new middle class of France. 44 guilds of trades paid for a window each, with a medallion representing their trade. That would be a venturer, a baker, a fishmonger, among others. And also 44 windows were given by the nobility, which show their position and power. Bring binoculars to see all the windows. 176 windows, in all 27,000 square feet of stained glass, all original.
In various places where they're doing the restoration, they've left patches underneath what it looked like before, so you can see the extent of the restoration and how much progress they've made. And it really shows the work that they've done. You can see here the cornice before they've done any restoration and then after, and it's quite a stunning difference. You see that throughout the entirety of the building. Chartres also happens to win for the most under restoration building we went to while we were in France. You know, a lot of it we didn't get to see because it was behind this plywood and behind curtains and whatnot. But there's still left plenty of wonderful, gorgeous building for us to see. Ina, our illustrious author, really thinks this is the best cathedral to come to. If you're only going to come see one Gothic cathedral, you got to come to Chartres. And I have to agree. It's just the most restored, the most fun to check out, the most fun to look at of all of the cathedrals. So definitely come to Chartres. Chartres also wins for the most places to buy a candle to burn for a prayer. If that's your thing, you can do that here every few steps.
After a glorious day of jeweled light at Chartres, off we go on day 4 to follow the development of the Gothic cathedral at Reims, where the kings of France were crowned. That's coming up next.